Wednesday. It is a wonderful day to start with a new lesson. Have you ever experienced encountering unfamiliar word and you just say yes or not because you do not know its meaning? Well, I will teach you a trick on how to unlock those arduous words. For today, we will be discussing about context clues. The most essential learning competency is to determine the meaning of the words and expressions that reflects the local culture by noting context clues. But what is a context clue? Context clues are hints that an author gives to help define a difficult or unusual word within a book. So always remember this. The meaning of the unfamiliar word is not directly stated in the sentence or paragraph. You have to read it carefully in order for you to define the unfamiliar word stated there. That's why we have context clues. For further discussion, we will be discussing the 5 types of context clues. So let's begin with synonym clue. The meaning is usually right after the unfamiliar word, and it is sometimes separated by comma or dashes. Synonym clues. Again, what do we mean by synonym clues? These are the words or the unfamiliar words has its same meaning. So let's take a look with the examples. Number 1. Jackie was filled with mortification or shame because of her careless remark. Obviously, our unfamiliar word is mortification. So based on the sentence, what do we mean by mortification? It means shame. Next example. His rancor or hatred of his brother has caused him to live his life as a lonely person. Again, the unfamiliar word stated is rancor. It means hatred. So what is your clue? Just like what we said last time, the clue comes after the unfamiliar word and it is separated by comma. So rancor means hatred. Next example. The events for the conference were listed in chronological order. They began with the first event of the day and ended with the closing ceremonies in the evening. So when we say chronological, the program began with the first event as stated in their program. So that is what synonym clues all about. For the antonym clues, it is the other way around. If synonym has its similar meaning, antonym comes with its opposite meaning. So let's take a look with the example. Number 1, he tried to smile because the mood of the party was not sober but happy. So what is your clue in the said sentence? Our unfamiliar word is sober, and we use the word but, which indicates contradiction. So we can say that the meaning of the word sober is the opposite of happy. Next one. Although Tom was anxious about the test, Tina was not worried at all. So our unfamiliar word is anxious. By the way, don't get confused. We are looking after the opposite meaning of the word. Then after looking at the opposite meaning, we will be able to know its meaning. Again, for example, number 2, we have anxious. And the following phrase says that Tina was not worried at all. So, anxious has its antonyms that is not worried at all. Next one. 2 new girls started school this week. Beth has a gregarious personality and Gina is rather quiet. So we have the unfamiliar word with this gregarious, and after that, a supporting sentence comes in, which is Gina is rather quiet. So we can say that gregarious is the opposite of quiet. So let's see. Unlock the meaning of the word using antonym clues. Next one, definition clue. The meaning of the word is explained in the sentence. So it is quite easier because the meaning of the unfamiliar word is already stated within the sentence. That's why I am reiterating to you that you must know how to read the sentences carefully in order for you to define or to know the meaning of the unfamiliar word. So let's take a look with the example. Peter is a resilient person. He thinks and acts positively by looking for ways to overcome problems. So our unfamiliar word is resilient. And let's take a look with the following sentences. He thinks and acts positively by looking for ways to overcome problems. So we can say that the word resilient means a person who acts positively and looking for ways to overcome problems. Another example, haberdashery, a place where men can buy clothes, just launched their new suit design. So what is our unfamiliar word? We have the haberdashery. And just like what I have said earlier, haberdashery is a place where men can buy clothes. Meaning to say, haberdashery is a place or stall where men can buy their clothes or suit. Next, we have example clue. An example of the word is in the sentence or nearby sentence. Let's take a look with the example. I always look up in the sky and connect the stars. I have seen constellations such as Great Orion, Big and Small Dipper. So our unfamiliar word is constellations, and we are able to know its meaning by looking at the examples given in the sentence. So what are the example of constellations? As stated, these are Great Orion, Big and Small Dipper. Another example, celestial bodies including the sun, the moon, and the stars have fascinated man for centuries already. Our unfamiliar word there is celestial body, and the example given are the sun, the moon, and the stars. So by simply knowing the different examples which contributed to the meaning of the word, we will be able to know its meaning. Then lastly, we have the inference clue. The meaning is not given, so you must use the text clues. Again, we have discussed inference when you are grade 7. When we say inference, it has something to do with educational guess. So let's take a look at the example. Take note of this. Unlike the several types we have discussed earlier, the meaning of the word is not stated, so it's up to you to conclude the meaning of the word based on the sentence you have read. Our dog's vociferous barks made us awake in the middle of the night. The unfamiliar word is vociferous, so let us read it again. Our dog's vociferous barks made us awake in the middle of the night. So based on reading the sentence, what do you mean by vociferous? The clue in the sentence is it make us awake in the middle of the night. So we can say that vociferous means very loud sound. See, the meaning of the word is not stated, but as you read the sentence, you will be able to know its meaning. And that ends our discussion for today. Again, when we say context clues, what does it mean? These are hints that an author gives to help define a difficult or unusual word within a sentence or paragraph. And what are the 5 types of context clues that we have discussed? We have the antonym clues, synonym clues, definition clues, inference clues, and example clues. This video will not be possible without the aid of DepEd Marikina's provided module. Credits go to its writer. Again, this is Teacher Len, and have a nice day.